Hello there, and welcome to the next season, Season 3 of Satisfactory. Very, very exciting. I'm very excited as well. Um, we're going to be hopping right in here very, very shortly after we explain a few things. Um, this is the Satisfactory Update 6, um, just Update 6 for now. We have a few mods installed for Season 3. We're going to be hopping right on into a new game. We're going to have nothing. It's going to be a little bit chaotic, and I'm going to show you why. Because the mods I have chose, I've seen some mods on there that I thought would be fun to employ. Um, it's probably going to make my life very, very difficult, but should be fun. So here's my mods list right here, over on the left. So we've got um, more milestones plus 100. This mod was suggested to me. Um, it was suggested to me by one of our subscribers, so thanks for that. I actually think that's going to be quite a fun mod because it's going to add in um, quite a bit more to the game. It might extend it out. Might make my life a living hell. We'll see. We've got covered conveyor belts, which is a really, really nice mod. Oh, I should also mention too, I do have, let me find it. I was not prepared fully. I thought I was. No. Let me pull up my description here. Okay, so we've got more milestones plus 100. This is made by Andre Aquila, I think it's pronounced. I'm not 100% sure. We've got covered conveyor belts, which is also made by Andre Aquila. The covered conveyor belts are basically like it puts the belt into a tube. There's a few different styles as well, like you know how the conveyor um, lifts. You know how they got those little things on the ends of them on the inputs and the outputs. That's one type of covered conveyor belt. There's also another one which is really, really nice. I think it's paintable. Um, there's a few others in there. It's really, really cool. There's also um, paintable conveyor belt themselves. The the paintable part just paints over it in a flat texture and whatnot. So it's really nice. We've got the micromanage mod, which is made by 2211. Um, I've heard great things about this mod. This mod allows you to uh, grab something and move it uh, very, very specifically where you want it. Like once you placed it in the world, I believe you can just move this stuff around really, really nicely. Okay, so now I'm not reading off the list on the what you see on screen right now. I am reading off my own personal list, so that's why it's not going to match. But it's fine. Um, Try to keep up. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we got This is where the game is going to get a little bit crazy, I think, and I don't know how well it's going to work with some of these other mods. We're going to see if they play nice together. Hopefully they do, but it's whatever. So we got random start location, so it doesn't matter where you pick the start, it's going to start you in a completely random location. So on the game, so I wanted to randomize the game a bit to make it a bit more exciting. So that's one of them. We also got that was made by Andre Aquila. We've also got a random speed from machines by Andre Aquila. This mod basically just um, makes the machines that you put down I believe, have random speeds. I'm not sure how exactly it works and what the ins and outs are, especially on a lot of these different mods, but we'll see. should be fun. And probably will make my life a living hell because it's going to be absolutely crazy. Each machine's going to have to be micromanaged out the ass, I think. We also got the recipe randomizer by Andrew Aquila as well. So if you don't know what a recipe randomizer does, it takes the normal recipes in the game and it randomizes them. So what in one game the recipe for um, we'll say rotors, I believe uh, is it like screws and rods? It's like screws and rods or something like that. I can't remember. I can never remember anything. That's the thing. So it could end up being like, oh, you need plastic and uranium ore to make rotors, you know. So it can get pretty insane. I did test a few of these mods out, which should be fun. Um, which was there were some quite interesting things. I was just kind of playing around with just to kind of see if the mods worked and stuff like that. I wanted to kind of jump into a blind. So um, we've also got the ore randomizer, which basically randomizes the ores on the map and what purity they are. So you've got impure, normal, and pure nodes on the map, and it just randomizes the nodes. I think for liquids, it said it only randomized the purity because they couldn't randomize because the geysers and like the oil spots and stuff like that would be a lot harder to do. But the nodes themselves should be random. Like I said, I don't know. We've got the more milestones plus 100 mod on, so I don't know how this is going to work with that. It might overwrite it, or what I'm hoping is the randomizers overwrite that. And then we've got a lot of half these mods are like just kind of like decorative mods, just to kind of do cool things with and whatnot. So that's the randomizers. Random start location, random speed for machines, recipe randomizer, and the ore randomizer. The recipe randomizer was also by Andrew Aquila, and the ore randomizer was by Manawan7. I don't know how to pronounce that, but there it is. So it should be fun. Because I didn't want to go and build in the same location where I know, or in a location where I know the nodes and stuff like that. I want it to be completely random. Essentially, we'll see how it works. Just to kind of give a little flavor to the game. So a few randomizers. We also got upside down foundations, and I think that was supposed to be and more, but the mod doesn't have an and in there. The upside down foundations, it gives it there's a lot of like different foundation pieces and foundation materials and stuff. It's a really crazy. Also made by Andrew Aquila. Andrew Aquila seems to be a very avid mod maker for Satisfactory, so should be fun. And then we've got the road tool. Now what the road tool is, if you don't know, the road tool, also made by Andrew Aquila, is something I've been wanting in Satisfactory since I started playing it. Because I always had trouble with roads. Because if you build roads in Satisfactory normally without mods, what you have to do is you have to build it out of foundations and wall pieces, or like tilted walls and such. And the roads are very square and stuff like that, and it's always really annoying to get a good road. Now, if you have a straight road with no curves or anything like that, and it doesn't need to follow the landscape like a bridge, then that's fine. But if you want to make turns and stuff like that, you gotta put the pieces into each other, and then it causes Z fighting, which is the Z movement within the 3D space. The Z movement, I believe, is up and down. And when two textures collide like that, um, especially if they're the same texture or different textures are even worse. You got two textures on the same Z plane in a 3D environment. They tend to fight over each other, so that's what Z fighting is. They tend to fight over each other. I'm explaining this extremely horribly, by the way. I'm pretty sure there's some people that do like 3D modeling and stuff like that know way more and can explain it way better than I can. And I could be 100% wrong, so. But that's the way I understand it. And then the two textures just fight. And even if the textures are exactly the same and they're dark colored, it's still there and it annoys the crap out of me. So I've been wanting a tool, like I was kept posting in the videos made by Coffee Stain that you need to put a tool in that allows you to build roads. I know you got the foundation stuff, but it needs to follow it'll be super easy to do. All you got to do is obviously just make the all you got to do is just make the foundation. Make the foundation into a malleable piece. You need maybe have a few different choices somewhere in there, but follow the exact same tool as the train tracks or the train lines. When you're putting down rail, just use that same system, and I would just be fine with that. So that's what the road tool does. The road tool does exactly that, and there's quite a few options with it as well. So we're going to be using that, and also by a subscriber suggested. I didn't take all their suggestions. I just took the major ones, which sounded like it would be something I would want and enjoy, but also would be enjoyable for everybody else. The Progressive Trains and Drones Update 6, that's what U6 is. It just means it's ready for Update 6. Made by Peter Cashel? Cashel, maybe. I don't know. But so this mod specifically is a I'm sorry you guys aren't really looking at much, but whatever. This mod specifically allows you to get trains and drones. If it was just trains, I'd be more fine with it. I don't really care for drones anyway. But allows for you to get trains. I think it's a tier 1. Because I want to kind of have a train world. Like I love trains in this game. It's a bit cheaty. It's a bit unbalanced, but I really don't care at this point. This will be my 3rd time going through the game on camera, and probably my 8th or 9th time going through the game entirely. I don't know if I've hit double digits yet. I don't know. It's kind of turning into my thousands upon thousands of hours of Skyrim, going through Skyrim's main story quests just over and over and over. Did it on the 360. I did it on the Xbox One. I did it on the PC twice because they had the normal edition, then they came out with the Skyrim Special Edition, and then I think I even played. No, I didn't. Okay, I've thousands of hours probably combined with all that. Um, I've owned. I think I own, one time I did own like 5 different versions of Skyrim. Ugh, crazy. Anyway, let's move on. So that's what the Progressive Trains and Drones Update 6. So this just allows you to get the trains early on, and they're a lot cheaper. But who knows? The recipe randomizer might fuck that up. And I will never be able to build trains. So we got also to go with our trains. We've got track props and small stations by Andrew Willis. So yeah, I've always complained that the stations are too big. The stations aren't really, not really much smaller. They're a little bit smaller, but they're not much smaller. But there is some progress there. And then the track props, there's some other bits in there that really does some cool stuff. There's like one track piece that has like a little power pole connector on it, so you can pull off your track and pull power poles somewhere uh, without having to have a station, which is really nice. The next, that was also by Andrew Aquila, and then Show Enemy Health by Andrew Aquila. So obviously, if you don't get it, it just puts a health bar above the enemies in the game, so we know what their health is. I thought that could be a little fun for any kind of combat we had to do. We've also got Decoration by Andrew Aquila. Decoration mod, if you don't know what it is, it's more of a nature type of placement deal. So basically, pretty much any nature in the game that's on the map has been allowed to be placeables, and they cost like concrete and biomass to build the stuff. You can put like trees, bushes, rocks, all kinds of cool like big structure rocks and stuff like that. Just stuff on the map that this person has made into um, really cool stuff that is placeable, so you can make your base look really nice and stuff like that. So we'll be doing some of that as well, and that's a huge mod. There's a ton of options in there. And then we've got another mod which you can't see on screen. Um, you can't see that on the screen. There's two mods actually below that list there. So yeah, again, apologies for the long explanation of all the mods I'm running, but I'm only going to do this once, so don't worry about it. It's not going to be an intro for every video. It's just going to be this first one as we get set up and get ready to play. Um, so I did get a suggestion that I should get a mod that make it easier to get like alternate recipes, like hard drives and stuff like that. And I did find a mod for it. It's a little bit unbalanced, maybe a little bit cheaty, but it's not a full cheat. It's not like, I spawn in with um, the hard drives or I have like all the recipes unlocked. It's nothing like that. So we still have to work for it, but it won't be as hard. So we've got this mod by Andrew Aquila. Again, it's called Shop for HD and Power Shards. So HD is hard drives and power shards. And what this does is it puts hard drives and power shards in the awesome shop for us to buy with points and stuff like that. So yeah, a little bit cheaty, a little bit unbalanced, but I've always wanted at least the power shards to be in the awesome shop. I never know why they never did put those in there. But yeah, so we got that added to the awesome shop. As well as another little bit of cheaty mod, but you know how the points are when it comes to getting tickets. Like early on, yeah, you'll get a bunch of tickets, but later on, it gets really difficult to get tickets when it costs millions and millions of points, and only the highest tier stuff is going to move your bar towards the next ticket. So I kind of balance that out. And maybe not balanced out. I made it better by getting another mod by Andrew Aquila as well, called 10 times awesome points. So basically, it takes every item and its worth for points towards the ticket. So it takes its points and it times tens it, so it just adds a 0. So if it was worth 10 points, it'd be worth 100. Because with anything, it's simple math. Anytime you times 10 something, you add a 0. So yeah, so that'll be get us that stuff a little bit faster and kind of give a little bit, so we're not so focused on getting points all the time just to get a few hard drives to maybe get a few extra stuff. And then we've got one more mod called Simple Cinematics, also by Andrew Aquila. This mod is more for me personally, because I was like, because I don't know how to do console commands, or I don't know how to get the console commands to work in the game or anything like that, where I can fly around and get like screenshots, and we can get some like cinematic views that I could set up at some time when we get like a good base going. you can the simple cinematics allows you to put down these little arrows, and wherever the arrows point is where the camera points when it flies between nodes. So you put down these little invisible nodes. Well, they're invisible to the camera anyway. And you just kind of aim them up where you and put them where you want them and stuff like that. And then when you hit play, it goes from one node to the next as you placed them, from the first node all the way around. And then you can get like cool shots, like really high cinematic shots of things. So I thought that'd be pretty cool to kind of play around with and try out. So that's all the mods. If you want to know the mods list, you don't have to go back through and try to find where I've explained a mod or said a mod or anything like that. The mods list should be in the description. If it's not, the reason is because my description is too long and I had to cut something out. Because I got it put into a list, and there actually is a description. There's a description link on both YouTube and Rumble. So if this is not, if the list is not in the description, apologies. I had to take it out, or I'll try to take out something else out of the description that's not really needed, just to keep that list in there because I really want that list to be in there. So if the list is in there, it will be in the description of every video. So as we play Season 3, and as well as any of the mods that I've listed are subject to change as well. So they are subject to change as we chop and change the game. Like maybe a mod will stop working, or maybe we decide we don't want the mod, or maybe we find another mod that would be really awesome to go with what we have already. That's not cheaty or anything. And maybe not too ridiculous. I don't want to go too ridiculous. I don't want like a mod that like makes the lizard doggos like taller than skyscrapers. Something like that. We can't go too ridiculous with it, and we can't make the game too hard to where it's unplayable. But we can kind of chop and change our mods list and add mods, get rid of mods that aren't working properly, and whatnot. So yeah, the mods list is subject to change at any time at my own discretion. So if you don't like it, fuck you. I'm just kidding. So yeah. We'll go ahead and hop on in. And if you got any information about these mods that could, help me out, go ahead and put it down in the description section. So, like if I'm doing something poorly or whatever, you can go. So, I really don't care about spoilers in this because we're doing a modded one. Plus, I've already been through the game several times, so it doesn't matter. But if you think there's something I could be doing better or something I could be doing different, I wouldn't mind. Spoilers, don't care. Because I've already played the game and we're doing mods and I already know what most of these mods do. But I still wanted a little bit of a blind aspect, so that's what the random mods are for. Okay, so let me get this list off your screen. There we go. So again, apologies for the long intro, and stuff like that. Just had to do the one first explanation, and we won't be doing that ever again. Yeah. I'll probably mention on most of the beginning of the videos that it'll be a modded playthrough. Mods are in the description and stuff like that. Just simple stuff, but it won't be the entire list again. If we do add a mod, we do have to mention it, or if we remove mods, we'll mention that as well. And reasons why we added or removed, changed, stuff like that. So, okay. Let's go ahead and hop into the game after all that. Their kerfuffle is finally over. So we do got to start a new game for most of these mods to work. Session name USI. And we're going to put it YouTube save. That way, because I have another save on here too, and I don't want to get it mixed up. So session's going to be private for now. We may get a friend in here at some point. We may not. But and we were also supposed to skip the intro. Some of these mods did mention skipping the intro, so we are going to do that as well. Alright, let's go ahead and start the game. Alrighty, so we ran into problem number 1. Very first problem. Already. I spawned into the world and fell through it. And then died. So now our crate, I have no idea where it's at. Also, we spawned on some Tanadonite impure. What the fuck is this? Oh, there's some health of the birds. As you can see, the health icon is working as well. So yeah, that's what it looks like. 10 hit points, I'm guessing that is. Also, yeah, we don't have a weapon. Unfortunately, we do not have the weapon that we usually start with because we lost it. At least our hub stayed with us. Looks like we started off in the grassy land. But yeah, I started off in the desert, I think, and then I fell through the world and then died. So, problems already. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing at the moment. I just kind of want to explore around and see what we can get. There's a hog down there. I need to find... You're a little bit glitchy, I say. Copper ore. Okay, perfect. Make just random copper ore out in the wild here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and delete that. Yeah, pick up some leaves.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Okay. So, we're not able to defend ourselves right now. Which is fun. Yeah, looks like we're gonna... Oh, let's get away from those guys. Let's see where we can find a starting point. Oh my gosh, they have made those terrifying. No, leave me alone. Why must you chase me? What is this? Advanced Driller Mudwater. Okay. No, leave me alone. No, there's 2 of them. I can't defend myself either. Humping the ground there, dude. Get out of here. Yeah, see, I can't defend myself. Oh, they forgot them out of me. Go. Grab the... grab their nuts and run. Just gonna start grabbing some stuff. Ah! Yeah. Oh. I think this is the green... Ah, what the... He jumped down and he's still chasing me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Need to get that hub out. Place it. I need to fucking run. Still. Dude, stop chasing me. I can't defend myself. I think I've made a friend. Ow, asshole. Never mind. There's a power slug over here. Nope. Oh, you bastard. Oh, now there's another one, and there's another one. Fuck. I'm having a rough go of it, aren't I? I'm gonna get up on that rock. Fuck you guys. Yep. Look. I can't run away quick enough. Oh, come on. It's a spitter, too. Fuck. Why? I can't defend myself either. Which really sucks. Bastard. Leave me alone. I'm going inside my house. You can't touch me in here. F off. I built my house right next to a spitter as well. I'll put my stuff in here. Yeah, fuck you. I can't defend myself or anything. Alright. So these are the cinematic waypoints I was telling you about. You can place these and have like a little camera thing. Okay. The constructor, the smelter, yeah. Alright. Okay, so we need iron. We do have copper, but we don't. Are you stuck inside of here? I can't do anything about you either. I'll take those leaves though. You're like inside that flooring there. And those things are terrifying. Need to find iron. Scan for some iron ore. Oh my gosh. There's iron everywhere! I'm going. Okay, I lost the hog at least. I think I can outrun the spitter. I think they give up. They don't chase. Or they don't give chase for very long. I could be picking up these slugs, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so there's some iron. And we can't defend ourselves. So I'm just going to try and mine up this iron while he's distracted. While he's distracted. Now, I don't know if like I said, I don't know if the randomizer is going to work for the ores. I was a little worried about it because I don't know if it's going to work. But this looks like normal. But I haven't started in the grass area in a long time. So I think the last time I started here was with some friends. It's been a bad day already. Okay, I think the hog left or disappeared or something. Oh geez, now there's a spitter stuck in my base. I need to get some iron rods and some iron plates. Come on, Bill, faster! I can feel a spitball coming my way very, very quickly. At least I'm next to home. So it needs 6 plates and 4 rods. Ah! Get out of here. 6 plates. Ah, you fucker. Get out of here. And 4 rods. Need to, like, protect myself. Ah! Get out of here. Put that a little closer. Ah, you bastard. What? Fuck. Get, dude. Get out of my base. Ah, he can still get up here. Oh, now he's stuck in my base. Occupied. I'm gonna die to this creature, aren't I? I think so. I think it's stuck. It's stuck in my base now. There, not kill, and not get. And that's the thing, is I can't do anything about it. I can't even punch. You should be able to punch in case you don't have a Xeno Zapper. Like, why can't you punch? I don't understand. Dude! This is ridiculous. Out of here. So I need, jeez. Oh, and I'm gonna need those. Oh, and I need a lot, so I need 10 rods. We're gonna need to go. We have more iron. Hopefully he'll fuck off at some point. Man, I must have put the game on hard. Jeez. Oh my gosh, the iron. Like I said, I don't know if the random nodes work, but... Okay, he's chasing me out here. Good. Another one of you? Oh, you down there.
Comply.
Please be some iron without anything guarding it. Ah, that's being guarded. Ah, fuck's sake. It's all being guarded. Ah, he's coming. Ah! Sorry, come over here. Quick, pick it up before it comes back. So I lost my freaking Xeno Zapper. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough copper. I'm gonna have to go find a copper van too. Now the recipes are supposed to be random, so I'm hoping this mod works. But the 100, the 100 thing might override that. Oh, he's come back for more. Well, you know, I'm too stubborn to move, so you're gonna have to deal with me, and I'm gonna have to deal with you at some point. Hopefully he just stays over in his side of the base. I'll stay over on mine. Come on, craft faster. We just need a Xenozapper so I can take care of these guys. I gotta make rods too. How many rods do I need to make? Because I'm gonna need 12 screws, so 12 screws. Okay. And then I'm going to need 6 plates. Okay. And then we can make... Wait. Oh. I need 12 plates. Alright, and then we need another 12 screws. Okay. And then we should be able to make 2 reinforced plates. Okay, we got the 2 reinforced plates. Let's put those in here. Alright, now we need... Okay, we don't need our iron anymore. We need our copper, though. So, I'm just putting everything in here because I know I'm going to die at some point. I am going to be murdered. Alright, so we need 50 wire and 15 cable. So it's 2 wire, so we need 30 cable. We'll do that first. But it's 1-to-1, so I'm going to need more cable. Or more copper. So I'm going to put this into bars, and then we're going to go find copper. So yeah, we're going to need more copper. All right. Which way are we going? That one's the closest. Go! Gonna avoid that as well. And I've had a really crappy start. I don't mind building out the grasslands. Grasslands are mostly flat, so it's a little boring out here, but we might move base at some point. Shite. Go around him. Wait, isn't there an enemy over here? Oh, he's way over there. I'll steal some more iron then. Since he's not guarding it. Okay, bye! Steal it and run. There's so many hogs about the place. I need to get up there. Oh, that hog's gonna see me, isn't he? Hurry up, hurry up. Go up, up. Oh, he's seen me, I think. No. He has given up. Oh, there's another hog here, though. Oh, he's pissed. No, keep mining. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ah. No! Oh, you fuck. I jumped too late. I knew he was running. I was like, I'll just jump. And it's just like, oh. Oh, he came down here. Come back up here, buddy. Ah. Oh, he can't get up ledges. Nope, he can get up ledges. Ah, fuck. Okay. I will be ready this time. Buddy? Where'd you go? Oh, he fell down there. Okay, I'll take it. I'm gonna take a bit more. Be a little greedy here. Get us to like 50 copper. Well, let's see. We need 50 copper plus another 30. So we're gonna have to get 69 dice. We'll get us 100. 100 copper should do it. That'll get us the Xeno Zapper anyway. You just stay down there, buddy, and I'll just stay up here. And then we'll go our separate ways here in a minute. Okay. Hey, just stay over there. I'll take the quick way down. Somewhat, anyway. Just don't want to take damage, and I don't want to alert another hog up to my ass. Ah! You bastard. Go away. Oh, I got 2 of them chasing me now. Come over here. Both of you. Come over here. They're pissed. Oh, they're not happy they were tricked. Oh, go away. Please. You won't be able to get me up in my base. Once I get there. Just keep jumping. Just keep jumping. You'll live. Just keep jumping and you'll live. Just keep jumping and you'll live. Just keep jumping and you'll live. We're almost there. Almost there. Come on. Oh, the spitter's back. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Come in. There. Now they're really pissed. But we'll have to deal with their screams. What? How'd you get up here? Oh, come on, man. I'm going in my house. I'm so pissed off right now. I can't even freaking work on my stuff. And I can't even make like blockages. There's the covered belts I was telling you about. So there's the paintable one, and then there's the regular. Might as well look at something, right? It's supposed to be random recipes. I don't know if it works for buildings as well. I have none of this. No, how do you keep getting up on my base? I don't know how they keep getting up on my base. Just gonna stand over here. Just hope that we can get this stuff done. Stand here, don't move. Just pretend they're not there, and they'll go away eventually. Like, you should be able to punch as well. I think you should be able to punch. In case you lose your Xeno's ever. You can't go get it back. Yes, I was stupid enough to fall through the world when I spawned in. I think that was more the mod's fault than anything. Okay. We're almost there. Just a few more. It's starting to get dark as well. Do we even have a flashlight? We do. Okay. Good. I can't turn it on while I'm crafting. fair enough. Alright, get some iron. Okay, now we're going to craft our wire. So I'm going to craft 30 wire because it's 2 to 1. And there's our 15 cable. And then we'll craft the other 50 that we need. Just craft as much as we can. And then that'll be everything we need to get a Xeno Zapper. And then we can hopefully take care of these guys. I craft like 100 wire, I guess. Because I was thinking about other things. Can I reach my box? Just enough. Grab this, grab that. Craft. Hurry. Craft it! Oh, I pissed him off. Okay. We got our Xeno Zapper. Nice. Alright, let's do it. Get out of my base! I can defend myself now! Yeah, screw you. Oh, bring it. Bring it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Up! Okay. Now you guys are stuck under my base. Somewhere. Oh. I see they have a health bar. There's one. Where are you? There you are. There! What's this? Sulfur. Didn't look like sulfur. Okay, like I said, I don't know if the nodes are randomized, but we were finally able to defend ourselves. Holy crap. Okay. Now, yeah, I can't go get my stuff. I think my stuff is like over in the desert zone, because that's kind of where we spawned at. Kinda. It was like, I think we spawned in the rocks or something, and it pushed us through the map. Unfortunately. Alright, I guess we'll work on our first stuff here. I pressed T for research, by the way. That's what that was. So we got the progressive trains. I'm not going to use the drones, by the way. I'm just going to use the trains. So trains take 100 plates, 100 rods, and then we get this upgradable locomotive. The upgradable locomotive is used to move freight cars from station to station. Must be built on railway. Speed and power usage is independent on upgrades. Check the map. No upgraded trains use. Non-upgraded trains use 5 megawatts and have a max speed of 25 kilometers an hour. So they're very, very slow, which is I'm fine with. But using trains, being able to use trains like immediately is going to be nice. I will still unlock this one, but I'm not going to use the drones. Just saying. Okay, so we get the micromanage mod. It unlocks everything there. It's kind of hard to explain the micromanage mod, unless I guess unless you've played City Skylines with the Move It mod. The Move It mod did something very, very similar where you could grab something and you can move it little bits and move it around little bits at a time. Um, an extra hand slot. We got 3 inventory slots, so that's just the normal research. What do we got? Tier 2. So yeah, most of this is going to be the same as what the normal game is until we get to Tier 5, which will be uh, Tier 5 will be after Phase 2, I think. But yeah, we'll be jumping on in. Let's start with let's start with the progressive trains. Do that. Okay, so we need some iron. That's pretty easy to get. You know what? No, I don't want to start with that. I changed my mind. Let's start with base building. Let's just start with the normal stuff. We'll just go on down the list. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. Tier 5 is when the 100 plus mod kicks in. So I wish I could show you the random recipes, but like I said, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. It was working when I tested it, but that was only with like one thing. I looked at a machine. It was like, I think it might be only randomized in machines. Like standard recipes that you can craft by hand might be all the same, but oh, we need some portable miners as well. Oh, did we get? I think we get like a portable miner at the beginning. So we've got a portable miner just kind of out and about. Okay, so let's craft. Let's plan on 3 of these guys. 2, 4, and 6. 6 plates. And then how many rods? 4, 8, so 12 rods. Okay. So we can build a little bit more. So maybe another 6. Then another 12, so 24. Okay, and we'll use that to build these guys. We should be able to build quite a few. The least we could do is put 2 miners on each node that is closest to us for now. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we have 6. That's how every Satisfactory game starts. So let's go find our copper. Oh, let's see what this guy was guarding. What the spitter is guarding. There's got to be something around here that the spitter is guarding. But I don't know what it would be. Also, yeah, collect bio. Need to collect our biomass here. Yeah, the spitter was guarding something, but I don't know what. Like, it spawns over here. And I don't want it to respawn is the reason why. It might not respawn because of the base is there now, but we'll see. But yeah, we did get rid of... I think the closest copper node... What was the closest limestone? We know where the copper and iron is, kind of. There's 148. Okay, this one's closer. So we'll go to this one. But yeah, we are able to defend ourselves again. What a start, eh? That was a crazy start. Thank you. And we'll just get rid of the normal bit. Beetle. Also got to keep an eye on time here. Almost out of time. Because I do want to keep these at least an hour. So yeah. That was our. Now that we're able to defend ourselves, I think that should be that should be a good end. We got a little bit of other materials as well, so we should be good to go. What's on top of this rock, by the way? I don't know. I think it's limestone though. Looks like limestone. So yeah, we no longer have to hunt slugs. The only reason I'd be hunting slugs now is if I'm getting like an enemy spawn that I want to get rid of, um, by killing them and picking up the slug. So yeah, yeah. For kind of context here, why I went with the 100 plus mod. There was another mod I was going to go for, but unfortunately it is not working currently in Update 6. And the mod author, or authors maybe, I'm not 100% sure about that, it's Patreon only uh, for their mod currently. So you have to you have to be a member of their Patreon in order to get the current working version on Update 6. I'm guessing they do that because they're going to tweak it for a little while and mess with it. They're going to release it to the masses. So, um, and I haven't said what the name of that mod is. So the name of that mod is Satisfactory Plus. That's what I was going to go for because it completely changes the game entirely. Like all new there's all new stuff and goals to work towards and things like that. And there's tons and tons of stuff in it. But I guess we'll have to settle with this one, which is actually pretty good. We just have to work up to tier 5 uh, in order to get there. So anyway, I think it's going to be it for our first episode of Satisfactory. I don't know if I'd call it successful or not, but we did get a decent way as far as being able to defend ourselves and such. What a fun time! I'm not mad about it at all. I mean, yeah, I'm a little mad because there's a crate on the map that I'll probably never go and get. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be it. And until next time, when we progress the game along a little bit further. So yeah, again, just as a reminder, if you're new here, the description section is a good place to look for information on the current video. Also, um, yeah, the mod list is in the description along with the mod authors next to the names of the mods. So if I was able to put that in there, hopefully I will be able to. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't tested it yet. We'll get there though. But until next time, um, we shall say goodbye.